Right guys, welcome back to this channel and long time. So in this video I'm introducing to you a new project that I had promised, as after going deep into it I decided to give it to you also. It is a pretty very good so far and advise that you should try it out. So today there's nothing much I'm going to show you, but I want to introduce it to you and show you how it works and how best you can utilize it actually. So first, what I like about it is that it is not in any app, it is in the website. And if you want it in the app, it is actually your choice, but for me I prefer the web. So here you come to the web and then either click on the link, it will just take you to the website and then you navigate through it. And here you can just type the gcmtraders.com or www.gcmtraders.com and it will open. This is its interface, as you can see right from here. It is very soft and smooth. I really like that. And then also these are the features it has: the GCM rank, GCM analysis. We are going to go through this one by one, and I'll give you the most important things, of course, about the project. How does it work? Of course, it is a trading robot. First of all, you don't have to deposit money to this robot. You have to keep your money in your exchange. That is the most key important thing, and the security it has. Secondly, of course, you can do the API binding. Secondly, is that the GCM gas is very low, like it starts from $20, just $20, and it has education. Oh, wow, that's also very important. So it has the market, you can go through the market, and what I like about it is actually the analysis. You can click on the analysis if you are experienced trader and you really want to impress your team. This is basically your choice, because let's say if I want to trade Bitcoin but I don't know the direction, I can just click on it and then I check on its analysis. Wow, and you can see the signals. You can decide to widen it and then do your analysis. You get? Wow, this is so good. There's no robot that I've seen with this so far. So that is this. And one more thing that is interesting, I'm actually picking you my interesting part about this. When I go to the robot, one thing I like about this is actually the signal part. When you click on signals, the signals are dropped here. They are so clean and very easy to understand. That's one thing. And also another key important thing that I like about this robot is that you don't have to just click launch. It does that, of course, but then you have the ability to first analyze the market by tapping there, that way I've just circled, and then the analysis will open and then it will be you to judge. Okay, if you decide to judge and the judgment works out, and then your result will actually work. So this was a short signal, and you can see here that it is very clear that it is a short signal. The robot, this coin MET USDT is actually consolidating the price. As you saw, there was a very sharp upward position. The candlestick was the green candlestick was very on. That means there was a lot of demand in the past about the past 4 hours, 5-6 hours, and right now it's doing the consolidation, and it's very clear that the short position will actually work. That means this signal is actually very correct. So you can just launch this signal and no doubt you can see this. I like this so much. So far we have had 19 trades, signals that were dropped, and we have made 18% just today. This is nothing like fake. These are the signals here, and in case you want to know which signals sold out already, you can just come right here and click on the results. You can click on the results right here, and then you can see these are all signals. Jito just paid, Light USDT just paid, is it RE just paid, Asta just paid, Avalanche just paid. And if you want to know how it worked, you can just tap on this arrow below and then it will download. And after downloading, you can open it and check how it is. So you can share this with your friends. Okay, So I believe you've been seeing me sharing these screenshots. I didn't want to show you this before testing the reality. So when you go to manual trading, that most of you are interested, there's one thing I love about manual trading. Let's start with the martingale. And if I choose spot, this is the interface of spot. If it is martingale manual, which is right here, martingale manual, which is right here, you are only going to trade only and only one coin, and then you can do the settings. As you can see, that's another security I see about this robot, is that you don't have to risk all your capital. You get, you have the right to do so. Since this is spot, you can actually put it all. There's nothing to lose because spot is very safe and secure. But then if you are a risk taker, you can see this. So long as this line is still green, that means your money is safe. Once it starts changing the color, just know that you are over risking, and if you complete it, that means you are actually in red. This really matters, especially if you're doing futures. If you go to AI martingale, which is this one here, the things change. Now you have a right to trade up to 25 coins. Okay, those are a few settings, and there are other things that are right here that I really don't consider much, except the max orders. As you know well, I love the max orders, and I prefer actually the minimum, which is actually 1. So you can do your settings, and I advise you to leave everything as it is here, except maybe if you want to trade single or you want to trade for 7 days, it is actually your choice, and all these parameters are here. I'll give you this in detail once we start setting the robot. So that is that. If you choose martingale features, the difference is here you have a right to change the leverage, and also the robot guides you on how you're going to risk your account. Actually, remember, this is the initial position. Initial position actually decides how much you want to risk. Okay, but I prefer that you pick actually always very small money, and then with the leverage you balance it. But I'll give you the proper settings. If you interested, actually sign up with the link in the description below. You don't actually have to do a lot of settings. It decides for you, and what it wants in your exchange, is at least a minimum of $5, as you can see right from here. And another thing is that the initial leverage this robot gives you is actually 10. It advises you don't go beyond 10, but of course with our messages, you know how stubborn we are. Soon we'll see changes here, but you can just decide to go with what the robot gives you, and then you do the settings. Another thing is that you can set the max orders. You can change. Me, I prefer always 1. We are not talking about the settings, I'm just giving you the parameters. Okay, so it has a spot, AI DCA and a DCA for both features and spot. It has also grid. I like this so much. So with automated things change, not like other robots. You get here, you can just come right here. If you chose spot, you can just see that if you have less than if you had $100, you can only trade 10 coins. If you have above 100, the number will increase. You don't choose it yourself. Another thing is that you don't have to tire to look for which coin you're going to trade. The robot will automatically pick the coins for you, and then all you're supposed to do here in sports, you can just have to select which days you want to run, and then you launch. Nothing much. You get how simple is. I've already given you the setting. With features, the things are almost the same. If you have $100 or less, you can only trade 10 coins, but the robot advises you to at least have $100 in your exchange, because they don't want to risk. So you can choose either long, short, or all direction, and choose the period, and place your trade, and boom, you allow the robot to do everything for you. There's nothing like you're going to do the settings, things like that. And then it has what we call the assets, of course, the trade, the markets. What have I not shown you? What have I not shown you guys? What have I not shown you? Okay, the navigation bar. These are things you can change about yourself if you click on setting. Hey, another important thing is that you are supposed to set your your wallet, so that when you're withdrawing, there's nothing like you have to go into Binance or to your exchange to fetch the wallet to deposit. It is already here, so you just click withdraw. This is actually for those that are doing network marketing, so just click withdraw, and the robot will automatically send the funds to the connected wallet. You get? So it is a one-time done thing. And then the API binding, I think I didn't show you the API binding. You can connect it to an exchange. Let's click modify and then see which exchanges are recommended. So at the moment they recommend OKX, Binance, Bybit, Kraken, and Coinbase are coming soon, and once it is updated I'll let you guys know, and also for you that are using it, you will get to know automatically. And what else should I show you guys? Frequently asked question about us, team. You will get to know all about this, but I just wanted to introduce to you all this right now. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.